Welcome back to another episode of Probie to Pro. In today's video, we are going to talk about everyone's second favorite topic, vacation. There are a few different aspects of vacation that we will cover across several videos, but today we will focus on accrual and bidding. All the details can be found in Contract Section 14 and the Scheduling Handbook. I recommend reading the annotated version of the contract on swapit.org if you haven't looked at that yet, as it has many helpful notes, especially regarding implementation. Your vacation accrual rate is based on longevity, or years of service as of December 31st of each year. New hires with less than one full year of service are credited with 1.16 days of vacation for each month of service beginning with the month of hire. If you start a class in April, for example, you will have 9 months of service as of December 31st and therefore 10.44 days of vacation, rounded down, for the following calendar year. I started class in December, which means I accrued one single day of vacation for the following year. After your first full year of service, you are entitled to 2 whole weeks of vacation. After 5 years of service, you start earning 3 weeks, and so on up to a maximum of 5 weeks as defined in Contract Section 14 Bravo 3. But let's make sure we're clear on the difference between accrual and accrual rate. Your accrual rate, whether 2, 3, 4, or 5 weeks per year, is determined by longevity. However, accrual for each year depends on months of credited service. If you credit at least one trip for pay in each month of the year, you accrue the full amount based on years of service. However, if you do not earn at least one trip for pay in every month, you will earn a prorated number of vacation days to be used the following year. Those trips for pay can be from regular earnings, sick leave, on-job injury, or vacation. But the exception is that pilots on a leave of absence do not accrue vacation for a given month if the only TFP for that month are from vacation. Let this be your periodic reminder to save some sick trips in case you go out on loss of license. As long as you use at least one sick trip each month, you will continue to accrue vacation. Military leaves are covered by the military handbook, though, so contact the military committee if you have questions on how long-term military orders affect your vacation accrual. Before we get into the bidding process, let's do a quick overview of how the vacation weeks are distributed throughout the year. Obviously, not everyone can take vacation the same week, so how do we decide how many people can take vacation during any given week? Well, that is spelled out in Contract Section 14 Charlie. There is a bit of math here, but not too much. The year is divided into 7-day blocks equal to the number of Sundays in the year. Then, the total number of vacation weeks is determined for each bid category, in other words, base and seat, based on the number of pilots and their total vacation accrual. The total number of vacation weeks is then distributed throughout the year according to company need, but with some contractual parameters, including a minimum of 6% in each month and 24.9% during the June to August period. Reference Contract Section 14 Charlie 4 for the complete breakdown. Okay, let's move on to the bidding process. Vacation bidding is still governed by Contract 2012 until we bid in 2027 for vacation taken in 2028, when the new contract language will be implemented. Until then, here's how it works under the old contract, which you can find in Section 11. The old contract is available on the app and swapit.org. We bid vacation in seniority order by base and seat. We also bid for entire weeks, not individual days. Each vacation week runs from Sunday to Saturday. Round 1 of bidding opens at 1200 Central Time on the 1st of September. You can bid your accrued weeks individually or in blocks of more than 1 week. The first round is open for 2 weeks and closes at 1200 Central Time on September 14th. Following rounds are open for just 1 week. As new hires with something less than 2 full weeks of vacation, you will bid 1 vacation week and the rest of your days will be tacked on to the end of that week. Basically, you're bidding for the start day. We bid for vacation just like lines in CWA. Vacation bidding is under the Bid Input tab, and once there, you will see a list of all available weeks for the following calendar year. The weeks are listed along with an indication of how many of that week are available to be awarded. Click on a week or shift-click to bid a block of weeks. Choose the weeks or blocks you want and rank them by priority. Remember that if you bid a block, every week in the block must be available or the system will move to your next choice. You can bid the same week or weeks individually or in multiple different blocks. Once you have selected and sorted all of the available weeks, click Submit and to update the page with a notification timestamp. You can modify and submit as many times as you like because the system only processes the most recent one at the close of bidding. If you fail to bid in the first round, you will have to bid in the second round with whatever inventory is left. If you don't bid at all in 5 rounds, then crew planning will assign you vacation out of the remaining inventory at the end of the bidding process. That's pretty much it for the basic mechanics of vacation bidding. We'll talk about some strategies to maximize time off and pay, especially for junior pilots in other videos, so stay tuned for those. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.